Well, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Mike Hurd for his forecast live stream here on Facebook and YouTube. And Mark Hayden chiming in from Divide with a weather report, a fantastic report. Mark says, just got 0.31, 3/10 of an inch of rain, over a half an inch in the last 2.5 days. Hello from McAllister. Jeanette, hello. So again, there are some thunderstorms out there, and some of these thunderstorms are capable of producing damaging winds and damaging hail. There's a severe thunderstorm watch out for portions of southwest Montana through 10 o'clock. So current temperatures right now kind of reflect where the thunderstorms are. Butte 63, thunderstorm just exiting your area, heading over towards Whitehall, Townsend, and Bozeman and Belgrade here in short order. But temps vary from the 70s to the 80s, even around 90 degrees up in the state capital here late this afternoon. Don't forget, there is a partial lunar eclipse tonight. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it because we have a lot of cloud cover, but if you actually get a photo of this, anywhere from around 8:30 to 10:15 to 11:50 is the time to get this partial lunar eclipse. Send them my way. I would love to see them, your photos, and love to see those pictures. Any pictures, doesn't have to be the eclipse of any kind of weather going on out there. But again, doesn't look favorable. We have quite a bit of cloud cover expected across the area, so it may not be the best viewing of a potential partial lunar eclipse here coming up this evening. So again, just rushed back home from doing an interview and kind of threw things together, so I'm a little disorganized here, but here's a quick look at radar. And again, what we're seeing is several waves of these pop-up thunderstorms. We get one wave through, then another round pops up, develops, marches off towards the north and east, and then that moves through. And so this has been an off and on deal here through a better part of the late afternoon to early evening hours, and this is likely going to continue as we go through probably the next several hours, because I do expect to see again, the potential for some damaging hail and or damaging wind. So there is a severe thunderstorm watch, mostly east of the Divide for Beaverhead, Madison, Gallatin, Broadwater, Jefferson, Lewis and Clark, Park counties up towards Mark County, but a lot of central Montana included in that, although out towards Billings, they are seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings at the current time. So there could be some damaging winds and or damaging hail out of some of these storms through the remainder of the evening. Most of this will quickly come to an end after sunset, but again, there is the potential for some good thunderstorm development here late this afternoon. So I'm just kind of looking down through the comments here. But the forecast, again, does appear to be a little on the active side. So I'm trying to find my way here to radar. This is a still image of the current radar image. And again, we're seeing one wave out towards the Billings area and then several pockets just north of Great Falls, or excuse me, around Great Falls, north of Helena, and then some scattered thunderstorms just moving out of the Butte area up through the Boulder region, heading over towards Townsend, and a little wave just around the Dillon area, moving off towards the east-northeast. So these appear to be weak at the moment, but we're waiting to see if we get any severe thunderstorm warnings issued for the area. So our futurecast, again, does show scattered thunderstorms. Oh, wait, hang on, I'm going to do this. And there will be at least a good chance for some storms east of the Divide up until about 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Then it should taper overnight. But then what's coming after this is some early morning showers for southern Beaverhead, Madison, Gallatin counties. So you get south of Interstate 90 tomorrow morning, there will be some increasing showers, maybe a rumble of thunder mix in there, but that could lift up towards the Bozeman area by midday and definitely over towards Yellowstone National Park. So this is the next little bout of wet weather trying to move in tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. Then the atmosphere warms up just enough that we start to see these little pop-up thunderstorms try to redevelop again into the early evening hours for tomorrow. But here comes a cold front by the time we get into Saturday, and this too will bring some scattered showers and thunderstorms and much cooler air as we head into the entire weekend. In fact, once this front moves through, then we're dealing with a slower moving area of low pressure, and that's going to keep things a little on the chilly side as we go through the next handful of days. So here's a 10-day precipitation forecast. And these areas in orange, you get down around Yellowstone National Park, there could be 1 to 2.5 inches of precipitation. Possibly, not saying it will happen, but it's possible. Could pick up a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch in the Butte and Bozeman areas. Dillon could have around a quarter to a half an inch of precipitation in the next 10 days. So this pattern does look to be an active one and a cooler one as we go through the next 6 to 10 days across a large part of west southwest Montana, but certainly eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park, Cook City, out towards Gardner, for example, but definitely inside Yellowstone National Park will bear the brunt of the potential precipitation as we head into the next 6 to 10 days. So again, temperatures right now are roughly a mix of 70s and 80s at this hour. And again, we have some scattered hit and miss thunderstorms out there. They're not widespread, but there's a few rumbles out there, as I just showed you a few minutes ago. Joe Taylor says strike after strike around 4:15 in Clark Canyon Dam area. Oh boy. Yeah, and that's going to be a problem with these thunderstorms. Some are packing some rain, as I just reported in Divide, but some are not. And there's a lot of lightning out there, and that is the potential for some new wildfire starts. But here's the forecast for tonight. We should see at least a few early evening thunderstorms diminishing after midnight. Overnight lows will be in the 30s, 40s, and 50s here for tonight in southwest Montana. Tomorrow, a little bit on the cooler side, but generally in that 75 to 85 degree range. We'll probably stay away from the low 90s, but a little on the cooler side for most of you. And that's because we'll see some showers in the morning. We'll see some thunderstorms in the afternoon. We'll see a lot of cloud cover throughout the day, and temperatures are generally going to stay in the 70s and 80s for the most part, the exception there being the Big Sky area for tomorrow afternoon. There's a handful of you on, and don't forget you have that option to send stars. It's something unique to Facebook, and you can see that in the bottom down there. Send me a little star. I'm trying to get 100 stars by the end of the week, and that's a great little tip for me, if you would. I greatly appreciate that. So let's get into the extended outlook. Butte, again, cloud cover tomorrow. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms are possible, but there's a lot higher potential for scattered shower, thunder shower, and cool air moving into Saturday and Sunday. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the highlands south of Butte will have a little bit of a dusting of snow up there along those higher mountain peaks as we get into Sunday afternoon and Monday morning. But that'll probably come Saturday night into early Sunday morning. And for Anaconda, the Pintler Wilderness areas could have a touch of snow above 9,000 feet heading into the weekend as well. But cool, wet, and windy for Saturday and Sunday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are likely, especially Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning and a few Sunday afternoon. But things clearing out Sunday night, and you could dip into the upper 30s for morning lows by Monday, and then we're back up in that mid to low 70 range, as you can see, as we get into next week. Thank you, Mark Hayden, for the stars. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. Much appreciated there. So thank you. Thank you. Belgrade, here's your forecast. Tomorrow, cloud cover. There is a 40% chance for some hit and miss showers and isolated thunderstorms as we go through tomorrow afternoon and evening, but we bump that up to a good 70, 80% chance Saturday afternoon, evening into Sunday morning, and still on the outer fringes of this, the beginning of it on Saturday morning and ending Sunday evening. There's still a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, but clearing out Sunday night and Monday morning, we're down in the very, very low 40s. To begin the work week next week. We'll kind of rise back up in that 70 to 80 degree range by the middle part of next week. For Bozeman, again, a few showers are possible tomorrow afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms are likely Saturday and into Sunday, along with much, much cooler air expected in places. So reading the comment, snow is music to my ears. Yeah, to everybody's ears, right? But Bozeman, sorry, I got sidetracked. Monday will be a little chilly in the morning, and then we'll see 70s and 80s for daytime highs as we get into next week. Let's take a look at Dillon. Your weather pattern, again, a slight chance for shower thunderstorm tomorrow, but a much, much higher chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms and cool air and a pinch of high mountain snow Saturday and into Sunday. Clearing out Sunday evening. Cool to begin the work week. We'll be down in the lower 40s, but back up in the low to mid 70s, as you can see, by the time we get into the middle part of next week. And West Yellowstone, a pretty good chance you're going to find showers and thunderstorms even in the early morning hours for tomorrow. Starts in the early morning hours, gets a little more hit and miss late into the afternoon. But then a cold front shows up, then an area low pressure shows up, and that will bring a very cool, wet, and windy weather pattern going into the entire weekend with a very, very chilly early morning temperature forecast here for next week will be right around 30, 34 degrees. So a little frost is possible in the early morning hours up there in West Yellowstone as we get into next week. But it does appear to be a little on the drier side. It's just a more active weather pattern setting up as we go through this weekend. And for Livingston, again, scattered hit and miss thunderstorms are in the forecast for Friday, but a better chance Saturday, Sunday for some scattered thunderstorms, a little bit on Tuesday, but temperatures will be quite chilly to begin early next week. State Capital in Helena, again, very cool this weekend. West Yellowstone. I don't know why I put West Yellowstone in Helena slot. That is a mistake on my part, but I can easily fix that because I did do a Helena forecast right here. And let me make that a little bigger. There you go, Helena. Your forecast again tomorrow in the lower 80s, but scattered showers and thunderstorms likely Saturday into Sunday, a little on the cool side for Monday, and then next week we're in that upper 70 to low 80 range, but very, very low 40s are likely by the time we get into, again, early next week. And Boulder, your weather pattern, again, a little smoky tomorrow, but there is a chance for some isolated thunderstorms in the late afternoon, and then some scattered hit and miss storms likely Saturday into Sunday. A cool start to the week next week. And as you look at Townsend, your weather pattern, also a little on the chilly side by early next week, but good chance for showers and thunderstorms. Excellent chance, in fact, this weekend. Some much-needed precipitation moving through the area. In Virginia City, again, a little bit of rain tomorrow morning and some scattered showers in the afternoon, but we'll give you a better chance for scattered off and on showers and thunderstorms Saturday into Sunday, and a drier but cooler weather pattern as you migrate into next week. And same for Ennis. There could be some early morning showers and hit and miss rumbles in the afternoon, and just a cool wet weather pattern from rain to a few thunderstorms to a little bit of wind, and just generally a cool raw weather pattern for the entire weekend, unfortunately. And we'll see highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s and 50s, but a little bit improved overall weather next week. And for our folks out there in Whitehall, isolated thunderstorms are possible tomorrow afternoon and scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday into Sunday. Looks a little drier and temperatures hovering in the upper 70s and lower 80s, as you can see, as we go into early next week. So again, the two main things for tonight, there is a partial lunar eclipse. Starts around 8:30, peaks around 10, 12 tonight, and then ends around 11:50 this evening. But a lot of cloud cover in the forecast here for tonight, so it may not be the best viewing, but if you get a chance to snap some pictures out there, I would love to see them. I'll send them my way, either email or give me a digital message here on Facebook, and I'll try and present those on the morning show for tomorrow. But again, there is a severe thunderstorm watch out until 10 p.m. tonight for southwest Montana, mostly east of the Continental Divide. So there could be a few thunderstorms in here that could turn severe. And what we mean by severe is damaging winds and or damaging hail. I think damaging wind is the primary threat, but you just need to be prepared to keep an eye on the sky and for this potential weather pattern as it continues to play out over the course of the next couple of hours. So again, quick look at radar in motion. We continue to see these thunderstorms develop along the Montana-Iowa state line. Then they mature and expand as they move off towards the north and east. And we're seeing one batch kind of pass between Butte and Bozeman right now, another little round trying to move up into the Butte area. And it looks like Dillon got clipped with a little bit of thunderstorms, as well as out there towards the Ennis and McAllister areas. Look like you're dealing with some thunderstorms in Virginia City as well, and maybe even over towards Twin Bridges. So again, keeping an eye on these thunderstorms for potential severe thunderstorm warnings. And let me check in with the National Weather Service here real quick. Okay, there were some severe thunderstorm warnings, but they were up in central portions of Montana. I don't see any severe thunderstorm warnings across southwest Montana here at the moment. But if we have any severe cells build locally, I'll definitely be posting the information on HERD's First Forecast Facebook page. So make sure you follow that. For now, folks, that is all I have for you this evening. So again, it's a little more on the active side over the next several hours. Watch that partial lunar eclipse tonight and get ready for a pretty raw, wet weather pattern as we go into Saturday and Sunday. And I'll have an update on that tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m. We'll definitely take a deep dive into forecast models and how much rain we're going to see, the timing of it all, cold front moving through, etc. And that's all going to come together in my 1 hour forecast tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m. So please tune in then. Until then, have a good night. And again, just watch out for some boom booms over the next several hours. Have a good night.